This is going to be a completely normal video. I've been uploading too many strange and out of left field videos recently where I become Blue's Clues and stuff like that. We need to get back to reality and be normal for once. Here I am with Charizard, the most normal of all Pokemon. A very agreeable Pokemon. Who doesn't like a good old Charizard? A classic of Generation 1. Charizard is an icon. Chatters, how are you? Chatters, where are you? Where's my asynchronous? Where's the asynchronous? No, I don't get it. It says asynchronous chatter. What is that supposed... What do you mean by that? What do you mean that you don't get it? You don't understand that I'm trying to be a normal person for once? I'm trying to be regular and fit in? What do you... What don't you get about that? What... This is all... The illusion's falling apart already. Now they know that I'm truly sick and twisted and freakish and I could never be normal. What? Got Gengwei on the team, of course. Wodai Jongwo and all that. I lived mag, it only did 80 percentile, what? 80 percentile, that's nothing. That's nothing. One chatter is suggesting that I eat Celebi. And I don't think that I want to do that. I think that Celebi would seem to display intellect and sentience, and I don't think that eating Celebi would be very morally justifiable. I don't think that we can eat Celebi. We could probably eat the Dai Show, the stupid beast. He's probably edible. Too stupid to know what's happening. What a fantastic switch, Jim. Thank you, chatter. Thank you to the very normal chatter. Appreciate it. I value you very much. And I view you as a friend. Folks, currently the watermelon individual outside of my house is quiet. The speaker is off. I think that there was a chat message not so long ago that displayed a bit of lack of understanding about my present situation. I'm currently in China, and there's a man outside selling watermelons. And I think that some of you are under the impression that he was manually screaming with a megaphone for hours on end, and that he deserved some patronage because of his effort. No, you don't understand. The megaphone records a short loop, and then he just clicks like play on repeat. He just recorded it once, and then it loops for 8 hours after that. He did not... He's not like toiling away, screaming at the top of his lungs for people to buy his watermelons on special. No, folks. That would be also annoying, but I would at least respect his effort. No, this individual is just looping an audio file over and over again. Which is not so impressive, is it? It's not really anything. He sort of just recorded a thing once and then said, that's alright. I don't need to even do another take, even though I sound freaking insane and I'm screaming about Shigwa. Am I faster? Look, this seems to be a speed tie. We're both max speed here. Ah, crap. You've won the speed tie. That's tough. That's a toughie. You've swords danced past all the way to an Aerodactylium. That's a toughie. That's a tough one. What do you guys think of Charizard as a creature? Dragonic? Some say so. Dragon-like? Why isn't Charizard a freaking dragon type? The developers clearly weren't thinking straight. Okay. Would it be insane of me to sack Blissey? Because with all revealed, I don't think I need Blissey. I think I need all other Pokemon more than Blissey. I suppose I could sack my mixed Tyrannosif. My mixed Tyrannosif is not that good here. Woohoo! 2 quid we received. Goodness me. 2 quid from Jikatik. Jikatik, thank you. 2 quid for Johnny Depp slander, they say. For Johnny Depp slander. How very delightful of you. Thank you so much. I did, in the past video, I said I don't like Johnny Depp very much. He's alright. Edward Scissorhands is a good film, I think. I watched it as a child. I liked it. But He just keeps doing. He keeps being a quirky guy that wears a costume. You know, he just keeps doing that, and he never ends. It never ends. And I feel that we need a bit more from him. I feel we need a bit more from John. Would you agree with me? Who would agree? John could do more for me. At present, John is not doing enough. Do you think I do 60 percentile to this? I can't recall the damage of Swampert Earthquake against. I can't recall the taste of strawberries and cream. I can't recall the Shire, and I can't recall the damage of Earthquake against Tyrannosif. I can't. It's 64 percentile according to the calculator. I am from the future. You are about to make a grave error that will jeopardize my existence. I want to live, says a little bird. Oh no. You guys see that? Let me enlarge it. This is from the bird from the future. I'm about to jeopardize this individual's existence with what I do next. What happens next will shock somebody. Well, this is... Well, I don't want to hurt that bird. I don't want that bird to be harmed. Damn it. Well, whatever I do next will shock you, so... I guess no matter what it is, it's going to be bad for you, so I guess tough luck, buddy. Tough luck, friend. There's little to be done. Swampert Sif. In life we have crossroads. We must approach and then make a choice. In life we are presented with crossroads, which is a branching path with two different options, and you must choose one of the options. It must be done. I froze the individual. I thought they might go Celebi, and also Ice Beam would, in the worst case, chip them more into HP Grass range. But what do you know? I get that insane chip. My insane chip. Okay, well, I'll just go to Charizard then. What can you do? Swords Dance and die? Oh, crap. It's fine. There's no recourse here. I'm faster than all. And I have HP Grass, even if you go to Swampert and get thawed out by my blast. Oh, okay, I could just miss every blast. That could get me. If I miss every Fire Blast, that could be a problem. Oh, you live that? That's crazy. Okay. You are dead. You are done. You are nobody. You're no one. Protect you have? Didn't have it. Didn't work. You didn't have it. I have $1 muckillion to my name after this, and I think that bird is going to... I think I saved that little bird. I think I saved him. I saved that little birdo. How propitious. Do you guys think birds have a mystical aura, or nah? Like, ancient cultures would worship birds as, like, passengers to the afterlife and stuff. They gave them mystical power, because I guess they can fly. So it would make sense for a bird to carry you to the afterlife from their POV. It's kind of magical. It's kind of a magical idea, isn't it? China has a lot of sparrows. They're very little birds. We don't have those in Australia. We've got weirdo birds in Australia. We've got weirdos. The birds in Australia scream and screech and stuff. They make weird noises. The birds here sing like in a Disney fairy tale. They're quite pleasant, and they're very small, like a little sparrow. In Australia, though, we have my favorite bird in the world, the kookaburra. That's the best bird on the planet. Funny little bird that laughs. He laughs. Whenever I see a kookaburra out in the wild, I consider it a good omen for my day. I consider it to be a blessing from a higher power. The opponent has left. Sorry, I'm just speaking about birds, because Because they're taking a while, so I'm just trying to make conversation. No, says Reignited Flame says no. No, you do not respect birds. Well, okay. Okay, Reignited Flame. Why don't you go back to hell? Well, they shouldn't. Whoever reignited you shouldn't have done that with your rude. What do you have to say about birds? Go on. Go on, Reignited Flame. Be normal now. This is supposed to be my normal video, and you're anti-bird in my normal video. Everyone likes birds. Who doesn't like a bird? What? They can fly, and they have different colors and stuff. Birds have different colors. You ever heard of danding her? You haven't. You don't know anything. You don't know a thing about Chinese folkloric birds, okay? What do you know? Idiota. Sorry, rude. Merry Christmas, folks, says Chatter. Okay, this is a problem. Did Elmo go and wish for Christmas every day again with his genie? Did Elmo go and do it again? I thought he learned his lesson in the film Elmo Saves Christmas. He learned that you can't have Christmas every day or it's not special anymore. But it would seem that Elmo forgot about that, and Elmo is being stupid right now. I think Elmo's being a real moron right now. Astute HP Grass Gem, thanks, thanks Straw Person. Elmo, be serious. Do not make Christmas every day again, because if today's Christmas, it's literally the 14th of July where I am, asynchronously. Asynchronously speaking, it's the 14th of July. That's not Christmas. That's 25th of December is Christmas. Elmo, was it you? Was it Elmo again? Thought you learned your lesson, Elmo. How many times do we have to teach you this lesson, Elmo? Seriously, man. I'll throw out a Toxic here. Could be smart. No, it missed, and it was not smart, actually. It's actually really not very good. It occurs to me that the rise of Raichu is a bit of a disaster for my Big 5 Charizard team, due to the poor matchup I have against Raichu with this Blissey, because they can set up against it. They can. Do I do 24 with a... I guess we'll find out. I figured, based on head calculations, I figured I did. Raichu is an interesting team, I must say. I didn't expect Raichu. I guess stranger things have happened. Who can say it's invalid? Okay, surely I get the KO here, which I think is the play because healing wouldn't outpace it. It's alright. The Blissey didn't really 1v1 Raichu anyway. I'm happy to kill literally a Skarm and a Doug with my Blissey. That's pretty good. I think we just go to Swampert here, because we can live 1 HP Grass unboosted, and we can strike, of course, lethally with Earthquake. So if they choose to HP Grass, we at least get rid of the biggest threat. You know? Suicune gonna take a pretty big Earthquake. Well, I say pretty big. It was 21 percentile. Not that big. Okay, I'm gonna try and... I would love to make a layer, if I am allowed, but I think it's more propitious to roar here. Or Charizard in. Of course I roar in Raichu. I was about to say, as long as we don't roar in Raichu, but I guess Charizard was the other outcome there. So not so amazing, is it? I'm gonna click roar. Oh, they went for HP Grass. Okay, I was thinking they may be Carmine or Sub. Now I can spike. Now we spike. Yahoo! They roared me into Gungwei. Up next, we have the concept of time itself. Time ticks for us all. I should put that in a main channel vid. I should just freak people out. Up next, we have the concept of time. Time ticks for us all, and we will all die. Someday. Okay, can I answer Charizard? I literally have a Sif, which has Rock Slide, so yes, I can. Raichu is speedier than Gengwei and is lethally threatening it right now, but I'll just explode to cover the various possibilities. And here we have a Crossroads. I think going Swampert is the best, but whether I Earthquake or Hydro Pump is up in the air. You know, they're sort of playing as if they have... No, wait. They did the HP Grass predictively. Hydro would not actually do very much to this Freakazoid. I have a feeling they might go Zard, though, you know? Crit HP Grass. Okay, screw you, buddy. Damn it. I live that, don't I? Yeah. Look at that. Look at that. 86 maximum. Come on. Come on. I even did the right play. Okay, well, we could try something here. Go for the Toxic, because I think they might be inclined to Thunderbolt. Yeah. Okay, nice. We have a chance, folks. Raichu is poisoned. And this is an interesting scenario. I don't know if I want to go for the double protect or like switch out. I think I need Sif most of all to hit Charizard, but do I really need Skarmory? The problem is that I don't really like do enough. I don't do enough here. So sacking Charizard would allow me one more protect. You know? The Intrigue is off the charts here. We'll go for the double protect. Didn't work. Now I'm in a tough spot because I could get... who's Finale? I don't know who's last. It's a weird team. It's Skarm Doug. It's like special offense, also spikes. Which is interesting. Goldenko Gaming in the chat says Jimothy. That's me. One moment. So I'd take 49 maximum from the... Freakazoid. You know? And then Sif can't... I think it probably makes sense to preserve my entire Charizard. I can live one thing Charizard does, I believe. I don't think it can KO me with HP Grass. And actually, they are not expecting me to have Rock Slide here. Oh, they have Brick Break, of all things? Oh, come on. That's so annoying. Of all things to have, you have Brick Break. Damn you. Damn you. We're speed tying right now, and I'm getting the short end of it. Fire Blaster had guaranteed KOs with Blaze range. But it missed. That's just unlucky, man. The crit on Swampert and also the fact that it happened to be Brick Break Charizard. It's not a bad set or anything. It's a good set, but it's just a bit unfortunate, isn't it? That it happened to be that. In that scenario. Oh well, what are you going to do? Eat, sleep, asynchronous chat, and repeat as one individual. The asynchronous chat is now intertwined with my very identity. To chat asynchronously is who I am. It's who I am. This fella is really trying to power through my scum. I'm happy to get a layer up. I think it's worth my time to do so. This is leftovers on the Sif. I'm going to go here. It feels the safest. Probably go for the 2-hit Earthquake. I don't love the idea of missing Hydra and its bulky Sif, so they live one. Okay, we get a big Quake damage on that. Dare I just go to Gangway? Yawn, huh? I'm gonna go to Blissey. I'm smart. I'm going to Ice Beam the Yolt. I've played around Substitute correctly. Yahoo! Wahey! Why is the chat asynchronous as one asynchronous chatter? It's because I'm in China and I cannot live stream right now. So this is my backup plan, is that I have an asynchronous chat, which is made up of various YouTube comments that I have screenshotted and put into a folder to pretend to be a live chat, but they're actually asynchronous. Hence the name. So that's the reasoning for that. I hope that clears that up, and I hope Hope you're alright. Explosion was clicked. That's tough, because I thought they would mash because I KO'd Skarm from here, but they actually just got rid of my entire Charizard. That's a problem. But luckily, I feel like Charizard's kind of bad in the matchup, actually. We've got Sif, Blastoise, Jolt, all kind of giving Charizard problems. You know? So hopefully we can chip heal up our Skarm after all this is said and done. Now there's Intrigue here. I might poison this Freakazoid, because they got Toss, which doesn't kill. Poison would chip you down significantly, and in the interim, and also act as a smart sort of thing to do. It would be like intellectual of me to do. I don't know if layering up is smart when they have a Stoice to spin. The question is, can they get the spin off when I have the Gwei? They could yawn the Gwei and get the spin off. They could do it. I'm gonna go to Tyranitar here. Wish? What are you wishing for? I'm going to HP Grass, because if they go Stoice, I will do damage to it. More so than others. And there you go. Stoice damage is propitious. I'm going to Blissey, dare I? I'm going to click Thunderbolt, dare I do it? They stayed and spun, as expected. We have done significant damage, and I'm going to click Toxic here, as it will be higher value. We've poisoned an entire Jolteon. Whee! Jim, we want to hear the watermelon store. I can't believe you couldn't hear it in the last... I think you can faintly hear it in the last video. But perhaps I'll go outside and record it if you really want me to. If you really want. That's Daniel Naroditsky, the Grand Master of Chess, who's just called me smart right there. Thank you. 2027 was incredible, says that chatter. Oh, I've been poisoned. I don't know why I didn't think this could happen. What was I thinking? The unnecessary risk right there. That was stupid of me. To get poisoned. That was very dumb of me. That was not smart. That was a boneheaded move. That was boneheaded, to be honest. I want to be honest and say it was boneheaded of me to do that. Does 2 Thunderbolts get the Blissey? I don't know, it's utility Blissey of some description. I'm offensive Gengar here. Not quite, no. Intriguing. I'll do a Brick Break. The Earthquake crit! That's really, that's very regrettable, man. That's game losing, I think. That's game losing right there. Would have still had my Sif, I would. Alright. You gonna go Jolt on my Thunderbolt? I don't know. Now I don't know. You go Blastoise. Okay. Well, Sif, we at least chipped it down to 30. That's good, because my Swampet's poisoned. That was a concern. That was a concern of mine. It's going to be a little tough to get through this Blissey now, but we can do it through Poison. I think that's the plan. We could do it through Poison. Thing is, there's Dragonite with Heal Bell, but we can also just Ice Beam that Dragonite and get it that way. It occurs to me that Gengar is invincible against the Blissey. Pizza is propitious, says Chatter. Interesting. Interesting perspective. Interesting and valued perspective, and I thank you very much. Opponent has punished my heel turn there. They have. I can go Swamp it. Still. Are they going to try to wish up the Sif? Thing is, if they do, they will eat a poison. So it doesn't really... I think I have this. I think I have the path. Because we pressure this with poison, we have the Gengar that sits on this particular Blissey. If they go Jolt, they have a limited amount of substitute pass possibilities. I believe I have it. Wish, and then Does T-Bolt do enough to sift? This could be a problem, huh? It doesn't do enough. Oh, they go Jolt. Okay, well, I don't actually care that much if you heal Jolt, because I was really more concerned about you healing Tyranitar, to be honest with you. I'm going to be frank. That was my prime concern, was the healing of the Sif. I'll take the opportunity to heal here. I'm going to Ice Beam this. Toxic again. Go to Gingway. The problem though is that they can Wish in this scenario. I'll go Skarm right here. If I get a layer, it sort of simplifies, doesn't it? Because I would keep punishing this Sif and this guy. Yeah, one layer is going to go a long way here, actually. One layer will go crazy here. And now, awkward position for the fella. Because they can't hit me, I can Ice Punch. I can Ice Punch. We're in... I think we have it. It's my opinion. Jolteon takes a pretty big Ice Punch here. I can just go Blissey and Ice Beam. Toxic is sort of undefeatable. By Toxicking, I have a path considered golden. Actually, we even have the lethal against Sif now, I think, as a result of the layer. Ice Punch 20 to 24, plus 12.5. No, not quite, actually. Intriguing. But Thunderbolt would. But we don't have the Ice Punch, which would also hit the Jolt. I don't care too much about the Jolt healing is the thing. Okay, I think this KOs. Yes, Sif is dead. I believe we're there, folks. This Dragonite kills me somehow. It could happen. They are saying that stranger things have happened. And the good thing is, even if they go Blissey here and I don't break sub, I did break sub, but even if I didn't break sub, we just have the Gengar that walls this indefinitely. Plock Beach, by the way. Just so you know. Just so you know, Plock Beach Sif is currently in the headphones. Currently have Plock Beach Sif in the headphones, everybody. I'd like it to be known. I hope you acknowledge me. Everybody acknowledge me. We have a checkmate. Something's dying. Dragonite is dying. I'm sorry to Dragonites. 2027 was incredible, says individual from future. I told you it was a normal video. I'm gaming and I'm having fun. I told you. You didn't believe me. You thought I was fibbing and lying. You thought I was lying and telling a joke and telling a lie. You guys don't take me seriously. You think I'm a jokester. You think I'm a jokester and a Zoid is what you think I am. You think I'm a Zoid. Damn, I don't do much to Reginald. It might be worth just powering through the Reginald. It's kind of a tough one to break. I think I will. You think they exit right here? To, like, swamp it? They go Salamence. I stand by going for the crazy move. Okay, I'll go to... Is Reginald usually paired with Dragonite Salamence? I'll go Gingway, though. Damn it. Should have just gone straight to swamp it. I thought they might attack first, you know? It's alright. We sort of handled the scenario pretty well. Okay. This is Endeavor Swampert. Which does unfortunately one-hit my Gengar, so we can't really play around at Endeavor with my thing. Gengwe. The Beatles were so popular because they predicted Pokemon. I hate to say it, but it's true. It's true. The Beatles predicted Pokemon. Many don't know this. Many don't understand that. It was John who first thought about Pikachu as a concept. It was John. It was John who said it. And one chatter says they don't get what I'm talking about. It was John who came up with Pikachu. I'm not crazy. I am not crazy. I am not crazy. I think we can take a Torrent Hydro Pump, live, and roar you out. And that's probably perhaps the best way to go. And I will protect to stall a PP. It might be relevant. Endeavor they go for rather than Hydro. Fair enough. That's Salamenceable. I layer here. The layer is going to go a long way. It's going to hurt this Swampert a lot. Okay. I might as well roar. Yes, I got you. I got you with that. I was happy to die there, but the roar also played around Dragon Dance, and my Skarm is alive. I figured they'd Brick Break or roar. And in both cases, it means they don't have a dance up, so that's why. And then I get the Gengar for pressure. But here we are with Jirachi in. I do wonder if the Jirachi is slower than my Charizard. It's difficult to say. We cannot determine this. We know it's faster than Skarmory, but that's obvious. Of course it's faster than Skarmory. Skarmory is a mere metal bird. Not speedy. Oh, they can't mind here. Oh, I roar again. They don't know how willing I am to lose this Skarmory. They don't know. Sort of an awkward roar in on Swampert here, though. Because it has its berry. And it's faster than my whole team. It would seem to be the case. What's the best way to handle this? Best way to handle this. Oh, yo. Tough one, because it's either Swampert or Blissey that gets rid of the Swampert here. Skarm dies to Hydro Pump, unless it's an insanely propitious miss of Hydro Pump. I think Roar is the play, if we happen to... Roar is the play, because Toxic can miss, and it would be devastating to miss Toxic there. Okay. We're going to have to give up either Swampert or Blissey, unfortunately. Which one is better to give up? Blissey is sort of necessary to beat Zapdos and perhaps Jirachi. Although Blissey's not great against most Jirachi with this set. I think we give up Blissey. In this case. Swampert is more important. Because Salamence is such a threat. I'm going to give up Blissey. Blissey could also check Salamence. No, because it's Brick Break. So they endeavor me down to 9 percentile. I do get to live one more turn, but I'm on 9 percentile. It's tough to imagine me living through the winter on this Blissey. That's tough. That's tough to imagine. Sif is now in with what I would assume is Dragon Danceable prospects. I see the plan now. They're going to kill me with brute force. I go to Swamp. There's nothing to do but go to Swampert, unfortunately. I could have sacked Blissey, I guess. I thought they would dance, to be honest with you. I'm going to Hydro Pump here. Zap is in. It has BP, so I'm concerned about a potential sub-pass here. It's a tough prospect. It's a prospect. I'm going to go for the Protect anyway, and I've been very punished. Thought maybe they'd go for the straight-up HP Grass, but I was wrong, and now I think it's very over as a result of this play I've made. I think I've made a grave error, and now they sub-pass to Sif and just dance. And dance. And dance. And I will always die. Although, I have a path forward perhaps with Gengwe. No. I can't believe Ice Beam doesn't break sub there. That's devastating. It's over for me. It would appear to be over for me. I think he should have danced again, actually. Okay, hopefully we land Hydro. It didn't occur to me that you're in Earthquake range post-recoil. I could have minimized variance there. This is Jirachi Sif. I'm going to Quake you. Okay, now you're in range of Fire Punch. So I can sort of... I can actually preserve Swampert. Damn. Damn. Are you now dead to... I think you've now chip-healed out of range of my Fire Punch, which is a real toughie. I think I really messed that up by protecting. I wanted to maybe preserve some Swampert health. But... I think I've gone too far. As you... Well, wait a minute. Oh, you do chip heal after I enter. I always forget about the order of operations here. Okay, I think I've royally screwed this up now. It's actually one chip heal difference. If I just didn't protect there, it was all the difference. It was... I live Ice Punch, but I got freaking frozen. You didn't have Thunderbolt or Psychic. Oh my god, are you serious? I would have still... Actually... No, I win! I win if I... Look at that. I Ice Punch, Fire Punch, Ice Punch. That's unbelievable. Hey! That's insane. Okay, it's a speed tie. I have to Fire Blast. It's possible I still win, actually. To still win is possible. Okay, I'm gonna calc if, this is a speed tie. Dragon Claw is 20... It's got to be Fire Blast, unfortunately. HP what? I don't... Why didn't you Thunderbolt? Would have KO'd. Amazingly, I can still win. I can still win. Can you believe it? I don't know if... I'm just going to decide now if I should squeeze in one... Protect. No, they can't possibly KO with HP Fly. I'm faster than Reginald. Can I KO Reginald? Yes. 1%. Am I faster than Reginald? No. No, I'm not I thought Reggie was slow as dirt. Well, it is damn slow, but Swampert's even slower. Oh, man. I lose. Really? Oh, yeah. Seriously? That's so tough. That's so tough. That was just damn... The freeze. The Gengar just won. Gengar just won. What are you gonna do? That's terrible, man. That's terrible. It's terrible. It's a tragedy. Okay, I'm going to play Scrandle then. But first, why don't we do another chip review? It's a new segment. The chip review. The garlic butter chips, mate. This is garlic butter Chinese Lay's chips. The Chinese chips, mate. It's Chinese Lay's, mate. We got garlic butter. It's FIFA World Cup edition for 2026, everybody. Can you believe this? I eat this. I eat this. Chip review. Sorry, the very loud opening of chip packet. Forgive me. Ayah. Chip review. That's the chip. Look at the chip with seasoning. It's a potato fried with seasoning on it. Mass produced. Can you believe this? That tastes like a slice of garlic bread, that does. That tastes like a genuine slice of garlic bread. It's got a real buttery flavor. That's crazy. It's sort of like artificial tasting, though. There's something wrong with it, but it does evoke the taste of butter. But it's like an artificial... That's very odd. That's very odd. That's okay. I respect it. It's pretty good. The Brazilian barbecue or the Chinese box, folks? The Chinese box appears to... be fried chicken, chips, and curry. It looks good, but I just wonder why it's called Chinese. Like, it's It's just fried chicken bits. It's got chicken nuggets and chips and some curry. It looks good. It's just not very Chinese at all. I'll click on it because it looks yummy. I just don't get why they call that Chinese food. Bratwurst in a pint for a £1.40, mate. I mean, for goodness, that should be 100 percentile. A £1.40 for bratwurst in a pint, mate. Worst cheeseburger ever or worst pretzel ever expensive? Pretzel? Cheeseburger looks more yucky. Pulled pork and doner crunch wrap. Or the hot chocolate free with hospitality. This looks pretty good. I'll click on it. The pulled pork and doner crunch wrap. What's it got? Some chippies in there. What's it got? Some garlic butter chips from China, mate. S'mores covered bacon or the pie mash and liquor, mate. I'm on a roll on Scrandle. I'm on a roll. I'm on a roll, mate. The doner balm, mate. The doner balm. Pork and stuffing baguette. No, that looks horrid. That looks horrid. Burger. I'll take the pies. This burger looks like the bottom of a shoe or something. That looks terrible, burger. I hate that burger. Burger and chips, mate. Today's special, which appears to be some stir-fried chicken. Can I say the burger and chips here looks quite good? This is a normal burger. Not a weirdo burger with 1,000 things on it. Normal, good old-fashioned burger. Good amount of chips. A Coca-Cola. Okay, that's unbelievable. I thought this is the burger game where the burger always wins inexplicably. The first ever good-looking burger. You're going to say it loses to the stir-fried chicken? Okay, you freaks. Okay. Chicken wedges and a beef bowl, mate. Or the price for all. What does price for all mean? The price is equal for all individuals. I'm going to go for the chicken pie. I guess shoot me. I guess get me. I guess put me out onto a raft and throw me into the ocean because I don't know a thing about anything. That chicken pie looked fine to me. Spaghetti and meatballs in bread is a little bit absurd. The jerk chicken and rice looks fantastic comparatively. And we have barbecue nachos versus mint chutney sausage with creme fraiche. This probably tastes alright. The bread looks a bit non-fresh though. I'd say the nachos is a winner. Nachos is quite agreeable. 8 out of 10 Scrandle. All because I had respect for a burger. Do you guys not think this looks good? I guess it's not like a freaking McDonald's advertisement, but this is what a burger looks like when you buy it. I feel like I'm using my mind, and I'm sure it would be tasty. The cheese is melted. It's like one of those soft buns. The chips, you can still see some of the potato skin. They look freshly fried. And plus there's a Coca-Cola. Damn all of you. Chicken wedges and beef bowl looked normal. The chicken balti pie half-eaten. I guess it's half-eaten. Anyway, more or less. Google searches. How thematically appropriate that we have Charizard here. In my Charizard video. Oh, good. And this is a beautiful statue of Charizard. What an icon. He must win over Mike Tyson. Mike Tyson is nobody. Mike Tyson has destroyed Charizard. Sorry. Oh my god, Mike Tyson has killed him. Okay, Nintendo wins over... yeah, Nintendo beats Charizard. The entire corporation? Yes. Frozen 2. Okay, this is interesting, because Frozen 2 has astronomical pull in society. It's the most... Children globally love it. It's very world famous. However, it's the sequel, and... It's been a while since it came out. I think that children are moving on to Roblox and Skibbity Toilet and things. Although I think Skibbity Toilet is now antiquated. I think it's Nintendo. Yeah, Frozen 2 is a mere 300k compared to Nintendo. Picasso? I don't know. Do people know about Picasso anymore? I think I googled Picasso recently. And I don't think I've ever in my life googled Frozen 2. So if it was me, I win on the Picasso. I'm going to give Picasso some credit. Okay, 1.5 mil is crazy. Let's go Picasso. Still 1.5 mil? Stalking? I should hope Picasso is more popular. Yes. Although that's a crazy amount of stalking searches. That's crazy. Time cannot be stopped, says Chatter. What? Denzel Curry or Audio Slave? I've never heard of Audio Slave. They kind of look like Imagine Dragons or something. That's a completely baseless statement. The way they look, I feel like they make music that sounds like Imagine Dragons. Whereas Denzel Curry, I liked his album Clout Cobain back in the day. It was a good album. Haven't heard much else. Is Denzel beating him? Who's Audio... Who are you, Audio Slave? I don't respect you. Who are you? You probably make some music that sounds terrible. I don't even know who you are. Denzel versus Nicki. I think Nicki Minaj, unfortunately, is a winner. I think Denzel's the better artist. I think Denzel's better. Gesaffelstein. Who? I would probably guess Nicki. I just don't know. Haven't heard of you. Heard of Nicki. 21 Savage. I've heard of him. Don't know if I think I know some of his features in some songs. Maybe. I'd say he's beating Gesaffelstein based on just the fact that I've heard of him. Ellie Goulding. Don't know. I need to know who people are more. Who's Audio Slave? They probably make some stuff that sounds like, I'm only human after all, or something like that. That's probably what Audio Slave makes. Ellie beats 21? Yeah, I'd never heard of Ellie Goulding. You guys find that people just sort of spawn into existence and they have 10 trillion followers and you've never heard of them? This happened to me with Sabrina Carpenter. I hadn't heard of her, and then people just started talking to her as if she's always existed and been the most famous person on the planet. And nobody gave me the memo. Nobody gave me the memo. Krampus versus Pixels with Adam. Movie ratings. Pixels is an Adam Sandler film where video games come to life and destroy New York City, and who's the fellow? Peter Dinklage is in it. I've seen, like, the trailer. Must be, like, a 2. Krampus, I've never seen it, but I would guess that it's better than Pixels, which is probably, like, a... Pixels being a 5.6 is kind of incredible for Pixels. Gran Torino, I've heard is a pretty good film. I haven't seen it. That's an 8.1. That's a good rating. Us? I liked Us, but it was more of a divisive film for Jordan. I would guess it's like a 7. I like it probably more, but... I actually haven't seen it. How can I say if I haven't seen Gran Torino? Gran Torino might be a masterpiece. Us was a 6.8. Okay. Us was better. Us was cool, man. They got the underground facility with clone people. Come on. Star Wars The Force Awakens. I think it's kind of garbage. But at the time people liked this. They thought it was like a return to form for Star Wars. Little did we know that they would not deliver on the promises. Sort of a strange film in retrospect. I would guess, though, that it's above a 6.8. Yeah, 7.7 is crazy. This does not deserve that. 21 Jump Street. This is a funny film. But critics don't respect comedies. Even though this is a far better film in every way than Star Wars The Force Awakens. I'm going to click on it out of respect and faith. That is crazy, man. 7.7 for... Star Wars The Force Awakens. That's a nothing film. 21 Jump Street is a funny film. That's just not correct. I mean, it's not more or less his fault. It's the critic's fault. You are wrong about that. Princess Katarina's Henkel Emerald Tiara, once worn by Empress Eugene. That must be Empress Eugenie. That must be more than Marilyn's chest X-ray. The Unbelievable Tiara is a 12 mil. Bob Dylan's guitar. Bob Dylan's guitar is a far better... Yeah. Bob Dylan's guitar is worth almost $1 mil. Beats Electronics acquired by Apple 2014. Okay. Beats by Dr. Dre. These were all the rage when I was in middle school. And Folks, I was a contrarian. I said that the Beats are overpriced for the brand name and that there's better headphones from Sennheiser. That I was a very annoying middle school individual. I gotta click on things quickly because I have 40 seconds remaining. Whoops, the misplay right there. The Cadbury chocolate bar was only 600. Okay, we got 37 seconds on the clock for the trivia again. There must be more pixels on a 4K TV. It was close, actually. Pairs of Jordans. Yeah, the original iPhone wasn't as popular as current iPhone. Steps for Great Wall, not as much as pairs of Jordans sold. I'm going crazy on the trivia with little on the clock. Highest Xbox Gamer Score? What does Xbox Gamer Score go up to? It's not in the millions, is it? No. It's 2 million. Nintendo 64 total sold must be more than 2 mil. With 2 seconds left, we have a 5 out of 5 trivia. Unbelievable. They killed me on 21 Jump Street, and they killed me on the Monica Lewinsky. I misplayed there. Also, what was the first one that I got wrong? I forget now. I forget it. It was something good. That I had faith in something and it was false. Happens often that I have faith and then they get me. 20 out of 25, I believe that was. Incredible score by Jim. Just insane. Folks, thank you. 2027 was incredible. It is confirmed. Bye-bye, gamers. Bye-bye. Woo!